At the start, Ego gathers all the players to tell them about an important match in 3 weeks. This match will be between Japan's under-20 national team, led by Itoshire SE, and the Blue Lock team. The winner will have a chance to join the under-20 team, but if Blue Lock loses, the whole project will end. Isejai listens carefully and promises to win. This match is the key to his dream of becoming the best striker and making it onto the under-20 team. Raichi asks, how will we choose the 11 players for the Blue Lock team? Gagamaru adds, please don't tell me we'll have to play other positions like midfield or defense. Ego responds, exactly. You might even have to play as goalkeepers. The players realize how serious things are. They came here to be the best strikers, but now they might have to play in other positions, which will be a big challenge. Ego announces that he will pick 6 players based on how well they've played. The top player is Itoshire Rin, which everyone expected. The others in the top 6 are Shido Ryusei in 2nd, Karasu in 3rd, Otoya Ida in 4th, Yukimiya in 5th, and Nagi in 6th. Isejai is surprised when he hears these names. Ego confirms that this list is final. Yukimiya asks why he's ranked 5th and why Rin is number 1. Ego explains that Rin and Shido are the only ones who've scored against the World Championship team. He also looked at each player's goal count and talked to the World Championship team before making his choice. Ego adds, I hope that clears things up. Yukimiya nods, understanding now. Next, Ego explains how the teams will be made. The top 6 players will be split into 3 groups, A, B, and C, based on their rankings. Each group will have 3 players. These teams will then play 5v5 matches, and this is the last chance for players to prove they deserve to be on Japan's under-20 team. Meanwhile, Isejai is thinking deeply about which team to join to increase his chances of being chosen. Ego also says the teams aren't set in stone yet, and one player might even get 2 chances to play. This player turns out to be Bakira. The players have 24 hours to choose their teams before the matches start. At dinner, the players talk about which team they will join. Raichi says he'll join Team A, Igarashi picks Team A2, and Gagamaru is deciding between Team B and Team C. Bakira, who has 2 chances, says he'll decide later. Isejai is still unsure. Bakira teases him, saying, I know you'll pick either Team A or Team C. Isejai asks how Bakira knows. Bakira explains that if Isejai wants a strong partner for his playing style, Team C, Nagi's team, would be the best choice. But if he wants to play it safe and make it onto the under-20 team, he should pick Rin's team because Isejai has been trying to beat Rin for a while. Isejai is torn. He knows Rin's team might not be the best fit for him, but strategically, Nagi's team could offer the best partnership. Still unsure, Isejai is stuck between his rivalry with Rin and the idea of playing with Nagi. In another scene, Barrow and Iggy talk about their team choices. Iggy asks, have you picked your team yet? Barrow replies, I'm going with Team C. They have the best players. Barrow says proudly, I'm going to show the other team how powerful I am because I'm the king here. But then he asks, but why aren't you in the top 6? This question messes with Isejai's mind. Barrow continues, honestly, you're the only one I really want to crush. So don't mess this up. Isejai is shocked by Barrow's words and asks, what's your deal? Why do you always come after me? Meanwhile, Iggy gathers the top 6 players and gets them excited for the upcoming matches. Iggy tells the players that the football they're going to play will be like a sharp blade that will help defeat the Japan team. He wants everyone to rise to the challenge and show their true abilities. Iggy then watches past games of Rin and Nagi, still unsure of which team to join. Isejai and Ryo are also uncertain about their choices. Isejai asks Ryo, I thought you'd join Nagi's team. Ryo replies, I can't join a team of someone who betrayed me. I thought about it, but when he left our team, everything fell apart. Since then, I've been focused on beating him. Now that I see Nagi is in the top 6, I see how much better he's gotten. Sometimes I think I should join him, but if I make a mistake playing with him, I'll always be stuck behind him. Iggy shares his thoughts, I'm in the same spot. I don't know what to do. If I don't fight against Nagi, he might pull ahead of me, but I won't regret it. I want to play with someone like Rin. Eventually, Nagi decides to pick his team, influenced by Ryo. Isejai, feeling confident, says, I've made up my mind. I'll prove my choice is the right one. He picks Team A, and the team selection's close. The next day, the players gather in their uniforms, ready for the match. Team A has the most players, while Team C has the fewest. Isejai and Pashla both pick Team A, which Isejai expected. Ryo, however, picks Team C to support Nagi. Iggy announces there will be 5 matches with 6-hour breaks between them. The first match is between Team A and Team B. Team A's players are Na, Hyo, and Asejai, and Team B's players are Sigma, Saramadara, and Chiging. The teams get ready, and Asejai is shocked by how tough the competition is. The 2 new players on Asejai's team are excited about their first match. They walk to the field, full of energy and ready to win. When they arrive, they see Shido, Rin, and Itoshi waiting for them. Shido, who's always been intense, seems even more fired up. Group B, with Karasu and Ida, is also ready for action. The moment everyone has been waiting for finally arrives. The match begins. The whistle blows and the game starts. Shido takes the ball, thinking to himself that this 5v5 match is his chance to prove he belongs with players like Shido and Rin. Shido charges toward the goal, but Ito steps in to block him. The competition between them heats up, and Iggy watches closely, impressed by their skills. Suddenly, another player joins the fight to stop Shido. Confident in his skills, this player asks for the ball. To his surprise, Shido passes it to him. Iggy, feeling more confident, tells himself that now he knows what he needs to do. Rin gets the ball and is about to score, but another player quickly moves in to block him. Rin and the new player dodge each other effortlessly, and Rin passes the ball to Iggy, who's ready to shoot. But just as Iggy is about to take the shot, Chiguma steals the ball, saying it was too easy to take it from him. The ball rolls away, and Chiguma calls for backup. At that moment, Shido enters the scene, surprising Iggy. Iggy decides to follow him, thinking Shido might need help to score. When Shido gets the ball, he pulls off a surprising move and scores, catching everyone by surprise. Team A gets their first goal, and Shido acts strangely after scoring. Meanwhile, Karasu, another top player, is fired up for the match. Karasu and his team push forward, and Iggy, frustrated that Shido scored, decides he needs to get the ball and score to prove himself. He watches Karasu carefully, trying to figure out who he'll pass to next. Iggy tries to take the ball from Karasu, but Karasu's strength makes it impossible. Karasu points out that attacking an opponent's strong points is a mistake, advising Iggy to focus on their weaknesses instead. He tells Iggy that he's the weakest player on Team A, leaving Iggy shocked. Karasu adds that all the effort Iggy put into studying videos won't help him and warns that he's going to crush Team A. As Karasu talks, Iggy and Shido trap him, but Karasu outsmarts them, rushing to the goalpost and scoring another goal. The score is now 1-1. Karasu confidently says he will defeat Iggy until he becomes just an average player. Iggy's teammate, Hiyori, explains that Karasu targets the weakest player to break them down further. Hiyori bluntly tells Iggy that he is the weakest. Iggy, confused, asks if Hiyori knew about Karasu's plan. Hiyori reveals that he and Kaku used to play together before joining Blue Lock and advises Iggy to stop showing his weaknesses and start using his strengths. Iggy realizes his special ability is awareness and decides to fight back with direct shots. The match continues with Rin passing the ball to Shido, who charges toward the goal. The ball is passed to Isa, who starts planning his next move, hoping to break through the defense with Rin and score. But suddenly, Isa notices Karasu approaching, using his body to block Isa's movements. Isa realizes if Karasu keeps blocking him, he'll lose the ball, and that's exactly what happens. Karasu steals the ball, telling Isa he's no match for him, and shoves him away to create space. Isa notices this but is unable to do anything. Soon, Rin and Sido arrive to help, with Ida also joining in to assist Karasu. Karasu passes the ball to Ida, who dodges Rin and scores a goal. Team B takes the lead with 2 goals. The next match begins with Rin in control of the ball. Isa asks for it, but Rin ignores him and moves forward, passing the ball to Hiyori. The 2 dodge opponents and continue to advance, with Hiyori eventually passing the ball back to Rin. However, Ida blocks Rin, and Sido arrives to help. Sido tells Rin to pass the ball to Ninja Boy, but Rin sees an opening and decides to take a shot instead. He scores from an unexpected spot, tying the game at 2-2. Isa watches in awe as Rin uses Sido and Shigari's bodies as barriers to hide his shot from the goalkeeper. Isa is impressed by Rin's clever move, and even Sido and Shigari praise him. Isa realizes that Rin and Sido can succeed without him, but when he's alone, Karasu easily beats him. Isa understands he has to find a way to beat Karasu. Shigari and his teammates start to feel like they're just being used in the game, mostly passing the ball or defending while others score. Shigari feels frustrated, thinking he's not as skilled as Rin or Sito. He decides to focus and prove he can contribute more. The match continues, and Karasu has the ball. He's blocked by Sito, but Shigari quickly moves past him and asks for the ball. Shigari realizes he can't wait for the ball, so he acts fast. Ida tries to block him, but Shigari's speed is too much for him. Shigari grabs the ball and, with Karasu's help, scores a goal. Team B now leads with 3 goals, while Team A has 2. The next round begins, and Rin and Sito pass the ball around, dodging opponents. Rin passes it to a teammate, but ISA wonders why Rin isn't passing it to him. ISA tries to make a move, but Sito blocks him. ISA realizes he needs to act quickly and take advantage of his next chance. Then, their teammate passes the ball to ISA, but the situation is crowded with everyone trying to get the ball. ISA sees Rin with the ball, but Sito is blocking his shot. Rin and Sito fight for the goal, and during the struggle, Ida manages to grab the ball and pass it to Karasu, who scores again. Team B now leads 4-2. ISA feels confused, thinking that if Rin and Sito hadn't fought, Team A might have had an easy shot at the goal. He realizes he's been missing key moments and needs to use his skills more wisely to make a difference.